Hello and welcome to Grand Arena Championships. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 14, Week 4, Round 2. My opponent this round is Heart King. So let's look at the matchup. Alright, you can see I have the majority of the green on my side on the hotbot. And when we look at the statistics, I lead in every category. But I want to use this particular opponent as an example of why we can't always look at these stats and take a lot of meaning out of them. Because these are lifetime stats and they scan 14 seasons, if my opponent didn't start doing Grand Arena until a little later, or if he wasn't very serious about it before, these stats could be definitely skewed because I've been playing the entire time. So while my stats are higher in every category, I want you to notice that this season in particular, my total right now is 39,000 banners for this season. His is only 35. He's having a really good season. He's probably only lost once or twice. And so as we look at his roster, I think you'll see that there's a reason for his more recent success. So let's not get caught up too much on these stats. All right, looking at our rosters, I do have an advantage in overall, top 80, top 65 GP. I have 25 more Zetas than he does and a slight speed advantage. I also have more G13s and G12s and a really big mod advantage. Where he has the advantage is on relics. He has quite a few more tier 7 relic characters than I do, pushing his total relics up. Now it's a meta character report that shows us what has changed for him recently, and that is he has an ultimate Rey, which I do not. I do not have any Galactic Legends yet. He also has his Jedi Knight Luke, which I do, but he doesn't have gas. So what I think has been happening, and looking at his GAC history, is he's been putting Rey on defense. He's been getting enough holds that have been getting him victories. And that could happen to me as well. We will see. Ship-wise, he has both the Negotiator and the Malevolence. They are both only 5 stars, and he keeps both of them on offense almost all the time. Let's see if he did that this match. All right, let's look at his roster, and you will see he does run this Rey variant in Arena, although I don't expect that to be what he runs in GAC. And when we look at his Gear 13s, the majority of them are Resistance. You can see Holdo and Finn and the Resistance Bros. He also has the characters he needs to unlock Jedi Knight Luke, but because he's already done that, he's getting fairly close to unlocking Jedi Master Luke as well. So you can see he has a Relic 6 Chewbacca already, for instance. In any event, he's got a good roster and he's not a bad player. All right, we have just over an hour left in the attack phase. Let's take a look at the board. All right, he has already attacked. Let me show you what has gone down. I had a feeling he was going to put his Rey in that top zone, protecting the ships. I had to make a choice. Did I want to try and trade with him as well and protect my top zone, or do I want to protect the bottom? I chose to protect the bottom because I have every intention of clearing his board. Let's look at my defense first. Up top here, he was able to take out my JTR and my Dooku squad, but he struggled on my Padme squad and took him 3 battles to get through it. Looking at the ship zone, I expected him to hold Malevolence and Negotiator, so I put fleets back here that I was hoping would strip some banners. I put my Malevolence on defense, hoping that would strip some banners. He didn't do amazing on efficiency on these, but he did get them down in one shot. And then down low, I put both my CLS Chupio team and my gas squad. He wasn't able to get through either one of those. Now normally you'd say, okay, that's a good trade for him. He got through the top and not the bottom, but because he dropped some battles up top and he wasn't as efficient as he maybe could have been, I actually do still have a path that if I clear the bottom 2 zones plus the top 2 teams other than Rey, I should get the victory as long as I am at least a little bit efficient. But again, I'd really like to clear them all. Up top here, he put a pretty weak Karth squad. He put a boss-led bounty hunters, and he put this Rey team with Resistance heroes, Holdo, and Poe. Down low, he put his own CLS Chupio team and his Geos. So even though I want to rush off and do that race first, I actually am going to start down here. We're going to try and clear the bottom out first, and we're going to leave that Rey to last. And that way I'm just going to do my best to save up as many of the good teams as I can to take her out. I have a plan of what I want to use to counter. I have a couple backup plans as well. We'll see if I can hold off all those characters until then. So we're going to start down here. I'm going to start with these Geos, and I'm going to use my Night Sisters against them, which I've never actually done. I've seen it done lots of times, and we will hope that it goes well. All right, I want to hold off on doing my plague until Poggle has done the cleanse. Let's go ahead and get rid of the taunt there. I'm happy as long as they are going after zombie, of course. We'll go ahead and just hit on soldier for a little bit. All right, there we go. I think I'm safe to do plague now. And we got plague on most of them. We're going to cleanse all that off. And we'll just continue to work down on the brute, piling up deaths, charging up Passage. And the key here is that every time Talzin goes, doing her basic, it is an AoE for all of them that have plague on. Unfortunately, not a lot have plague anymore. Just the brood and the brute. Alright. We're back stuck against the brute. Get more plague out there. Good. Now it's on everybody. Let's get a stun and clear the taunt. Let's go after Poggle. Let's pile on so they can't cleanse it off anymore. There we go. Let's go ahead for an AoE. Get some decent damage. You see right here when I do the basic, it's going to AoE everybody that has plague. Let's see if I can get the Brute Alpha out. Oh, I should have gone against Spy there. Let's see if I can stun the Spy. Nice. Let's heal up one last time. Fantastic. 56. Better than I was hoping for. I always just expect a 55 from him. Alright, next we have this very difficult CLS Chupio squad. I'm going to do the Xerath special, and that is the Grievous team with Newt. Their Haunt is not relicked, so I'm not sure if they're going to be able to kill Newt right off the bat, which is what you actually want them to do. No, not even close. The idea there is that you want them to kill Newt right off the bat so that Grievous gets to go before he comes out of stealth even. So we'll go ahead and do what we're supposed to do and go after Chewbacca. And I'm gonna hope to get target locks on everybody so they can't counterattack. Got it on most everybody. Let's see if we can get Chewbacca out of here. Almost. There we go. Let's go after Chupio next. And CLS is getting annoying. Let's not hit him yet. Let's see if we can heal up Magna Guard. Go ahead and put Extortion on CLS. And fantastic. Thank you, Xerath. Alright, let's take a look in the back, see what he's got for me. Night Sisters and a Mon Mothma team. Alright, again, I know what I want to use for these, so I'm going to go right after the Night Sisters with my Bounty Hunters. We've got our Fett brothers and the Mandalorian all together here. We'll go ahead and get our taunt up. And let's go right in. I probably should have cleansed and healed there, and I didn't. That was pretty dumb. Let's go for a double tap over here on Talia. Almost. I don't want to kill her unless it's with Django or Boba. Let's go ahead and cleanse and heal. See if we can double tap over here. Didn't quite get the kill. Let's go ahead and knew that would revive, but I'm looking also to get the contract down as quick as I can as well. 70%. Oh, that was dumb. I should have attacked over here. 80%. Stuck behind zombie for boss. Let's get some ability blocks up maybe. Yes, on everybody. Nice. And this should get me the contract. So, it's grief. I can't target outside of taunt with grief. Alright, let's go for a big hit. Well, didn't get the big hit, but got the contract. Let's get our taunt up. Now it's just a matter of time. Sure, let's go ahead and get rid of the zombie once so we can attack people we want to attack. Let's get Talzin. She has the most turn meter. That is their free 2 deaths, plus I'm just going to go ahead and vaporize, disintegrate, execute, whatever the names of all of the abilities are. This should get rid of Talia. Cleanse all that. Let's see if we can get a big hit over on Asajj. Not too big. Call in Django. So this didn't go as smoothly as I hoped, mainly because these zombies, these Night Sisters rather, were fairly fast compared to my bounty hunters. I need to work on my bounty hunter speed. But in the end, should be a clean 60. Alright, again, in an effort to hold as many teams as I possibly can to potentially go after that Ray, I'm going to see if I can get this down with my troopers. So let's give this a shot. Get all the buffs up. Put this over on Stark. And we'll go after Leia, actually I think is the weakest. There we go. Got the 1 kill done. Chirrut. I do need to get over here to Solo. We'll slow down their cooldowns. Solo is the one who can revive. So I don't really want that to happen. But he's currently stunned, so go after Chirrut. Death mark here. And a 59. Alright, so able to clear the bottom off without any problems whatsoever. That gives me a 14.22. Gonna jump up here and take out these other 2 squads. For the Karth team, I'm gonna do a Malik solo. So put that on fast forward so you don't have to watch it. Takes a little while for him to ramp up. All right, I'll take a 64 for sure. All right, so that gives me the win. So I'm going to go ahead and go after Ray now. I'll use whatever I don't use on Ray against these bounty hunters, but let's go in here and see if we can make this happen. Now, there are a lot of different counters that can be used, and I really did consider the Vader counter, but in practicing in Arena over the last couple days, this Darth Revan variant has been relatively consistent for me, probably around a 70%, 80% win rate, whereas my Darth Vader, because my Traya and my Nihilist are both fairly low, and so is my IPD, I didn't have nearly as much success. So I'm going with this one. We'll see how I do. All right, so we give the weapons tech to Revan right off the bat, and we are able then to fear everybody. We'll spread our debuffs with Basila and Lightning, and then Thrawn gets to Fracture Ray. Now from here it gets a little sketchy because essentially I start going after other characters, but at some point, I'm going to give this other tech to Basila. At some point, Ray is going to get death marked, and then I'm just going to be forced to go after Ray regardless, even though she's going to be in damage immunity the whole time. And so it's really just going to be the AoEs that kill the rest of the team. I'm going to have to tank out at least one ultimate. See, there we are, already on damage immunity, or already on the death mark. We'll put tanking tech over here on the Brute. So yeah, as soon as she gets a turn, she's going to go into ultimate. We're pretty much just going to try and keep the rest of the team feared. So we've got fear on everybody right now, so we'll just do a basic. I'm stuck here in damage immunity on Ray. So we'll just be basicing for a while. There goes my Fracture. So I'm going to pass to Basila here to throw up fear again. And again, we will just continue to make sure we're as healthy as we can, so when Ray does her ultimate, we can tank that out. Alright, so now it's just a matter of going around and hitting people for one. And everybody looks pretty healthy, so Ray should be going here any second. Nice, so we're able to tank that out, and we go straight back in on her with a Fracture again. And fear the whole team. Get those debuffs going again. Do our Lightning. And we're just going to go full bore. Heal my Brute back up. Full bore on Ray. She's already been through her damage immunity, and see if we can get her down as fast as we can. Meanwhile, we'll let all the AoEs hopefully take down the rest of the team. We are getting pretty late here, but we can't do anything about that time-wise. We just have to keep going after Ray and hope we're fast enough, because she had death mark. It couldn't go anywhere anyway. But we were able to do it, able to get her down. Switch over to resistant hero Poe, and now it's just a matter of taking the rest of them out one by one. And let's heal up. Fracture Holdo, and there we go. It worked. 58. Fantastic. Alright, and I'm left with a ton of stuff here for this bounty hunter team. I have Vader, I have Jedi Knight Revan, I have Jedi Knight Luke. Probably saved too much, but I was not sure. That's actually my first time beating a Galactic Legend in Grand Arena Championship, so pretty stoked. Alright, let's go with Vader. And let's just put in Jedi Knight Luke because I have him. I know there's no synergy. Doesn't matter. I don't know that he's even going to get an attack. because Vader's just gonna go into merciless massacre here and massacre them. We already got a death both for Django and for Boba. See if we can get some stuns. No, not quite. Get everybody stunned again. Definitely didn't need everybody, but I will take a 60. All right, in the back, I'm expecting not Malevolence and not Negotiator. And there we are, a Home 1 team and a Thrawn squad. Ooh, this is a little difficult, I think, because I have my Negotiator. I also have my Home 1. But I don't really want to do Home 1 versus his Empire. But I think I have to. Because I really, really hate Home 1 mirror matches. Yeah, I think I need to do my Rebels into his Empire, even though I think that's dumb. Because I don't want to do a mirror match with my Home 1. And his Bomber is only 5 stars. So let's go ahead and do that. If this goes poorly, I have my finalizer as a backup. So let's wiggle and let's go straight after that TIE bomber. As long as he can't get burning out, I will be fine. Wow, he got Biggs down quick. And there's the burning. Everything going wrong. It's alright. We got the protection thing out, so we can't do protection. Let's bring in the Phantom. Oh, and they're gonna take out Falcon. Again, I knew this was a poor choice going in. Made it anyway. Alright. There we go. Alright, he's gone now. Let's get rid of the... Wow. Let's get rid of nothing, because I'm getting smoked. It's alright. I think we can still come back. It's just not going to be good banners at all. And maybe it was arrogant to leave off a team as well. I don't have any debuffs there. We'll just do that. I should have probably just done a basic. I use Cassian so little I don't really remember his kit. Well, if I do win, this is going to be horrible banners, but it'd be nice just to win at this point. It's fine. We'll stay on him. Hopefully a couple back-to-back assists and a back-to-back AoEs from the Falcon is enough to get all these guys down. There we go. Alright, horrible banners. Alright, that was totally my fault. I ruined a really good run against the character zones in order to do that. That was horrible, but it's fine. We will live with it. Again, no reason to go way undersized. I think this should be an easy fight, this one. But again, you just never know. All right, let's make it so we can get these guys down. I'm more worried about the Y-Wing because of its disruptor ray thing that makes it so they can't do get protection. Let's go with a big hit from Ahsoka. Ooh, so close. If I heal, does this actually heal or just give him undead loyalty? Protection up too. Yeah, let's protection up as well. Oh, that was dumb. I probably could have killed him with just a basic there. There we go. 64. All right. All right. So there is our final score, 21-17 to 14-77. Was able to get through my first Galactic Legend. I want to thank you, Heart King, for the match. Definitely made me think and definitely made me stress. I haven't prepared for a JC like this in quite a while with a lot of arena practice. So thank you so much. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you next time in our final match of Season 14.